Please, Your Lordship.
Yes, please.
My Lord, I beg to mention hearing item number 27 and 28 on behalf of L. Likase Sangdam. My Lord, I pray that the matter may be listed after 3 weeks since he is on leave. My Lord.
27 and 28.
8.
Mr. So-and-so. Learned Counsel makes a mention on behalf of Mr. L. Likase Sankam, the Learned Counsel for the petitioner, and seeks adjournment of the case for 3 weeks. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly.
Pledge.
Yes,
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 26 of the hearing item, Your Lordship. On
26.
behalf of AIME, she has taken consent from the petitioner. This matter may be listed after 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
MS Inaholi makes a mention on behalf of MS AIME, the Learned Government Advocate, and seeks adjournment of the case for 2 weeks.
Much obliged.
Listed accordingly.
Lordship, I would like to mention item number 25 on behalf of my senior, Joshua Shakti.
Okay.
Kindly refix this matter after 2 weeks.
Okay. MS so-and-so. Learned Counsel makes a mention on behalf of Joshua Shaki, the Learned Counsel for the respondent number 4, and seeks adjournment of the case after 2 weeks.
Much obliged.
Listed accordingly. Yes.
For admission, item number 1.
But in this case, the pleadings are complete.
Yes.
It can be listed for admission hearing after 2 weeks, Lordship.
It is submitted by the Learned Counsel for the parties. The pleadings are completed and therefore the matter can be taken up for hearing. Listed in the usual course.
Much, much.
Item number 2.
Yes, Mr. Subbu.
May please, Lordship. Item number 3 and 4, I need to file my affidavit, so kindly grant me 3 weeks time.
Do you have filed? Do you have filed?
And 5, already filed.
Well, or analogous?
Yes, Lordship.
Analogous. MS Pichano, the government advocate, submits that he is yet to file affidavit in opposition in WPC 182/2022 and WPC 183/2023, and therefore seeks adjournment of the case after 3 weeks. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly.
For admission, item number 6.
May it please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, your pleadings are completed, so let this matter be listed for admission hearing.
Yes, Lordship.
Okay, Mr. Moore. It is submitted by the Learned Counsel for the parties that pleadings are completed and therefore the matter can be listed for hearing. Listed in the usual course.
Move to place an interim note.
The interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next returnable date. Okay,
Much obliged.
Item number 7.
Please, the Lordship.
yes,
Here for the state respondent. So I'm allowed to start the file now.
yes, Mr. Paul,
I am for 3 to 8, Your Lordship.
3 to 8.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Respondent,
Respondent.
have you filed your affidavit?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Mr. V. Jamomi, the Learned Government Advocate, 6 for 2 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition. There is allowed, listed accordingly.
Much.
Item number 8.
With pleasure, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Your Lordship, here, I am for the state.
Ah.
I prepared a state counter, left off in this date, 2 weeks time maybe. Allowed.
Who is for the petitioner? None appears for the petitioner. Mr. Mohamchi, the London Senior Government Advocate. 6 for 2 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. There is allowed, listed accordingly.
Item number 9.
May I please the Lordship? Lordship, here
Yes,
I've got a state respondent, Lordship.
Yes. Pardon?
Lordship, one for the state respondent. Lordship.
Yeah.
So, Lordship, may I please grant 3 weeks time to file.
What about the others? Mr. V. Jamomi, the London Government Advocate. 6 for 2 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition. Where is allowed, listed accordingly. Okay.
Item number 10.
Yes.
Lordship, in the last occasions, there is it's a directions of this court.
What is the direction?
Lordship, on 16/10/2023, Lordship, several order has been passed, and this is the last order, allowing the government to complete the process, Lordship. But we don't see any progress so far, Lordship.
16.
16/10/2023.
Thereafter, another order has been passed, 1711.
1711.
Third, Mr. Sandhu, counter affidavit. Counter affidavit.
Lordship. In fact, Your Lordship, the prayers made by the petitioner and writ petition relates to their promotion. And Your Lordship, I have already placed a letter wherein the department has already taken a decision to promote them with retrospective effect. However, Your Lordship knows better that to give a promotion to an employee, there are certain procedures which has to be maintained. So it is just a process of time, Your Lordship, that the promotions of the petitioners will be given effect to. Otherwise, the decisions
Petitioners, they have retired.
yes, yes.
But
And the
other-
decision has already been taken that they'll be promoted with retrospective effect, Your Lordship. I've already placed that letter before my lord.
When was that letter dated?
Lordship, the letter is dated 22nd of August, 2023, Your
So
Lordship.
high time, Mr. N. Angami?
Lordship,
August.
yes. Lordship, in fact, I have been verbally informed by the department that they are constituting a DPC for the promotions of the petitioners, Your Lordship. Now, the DPC comprises of members from PNR department as well as from the finance department as well, Your Lordship. This is how some time has been consumed, Your Lordship.
DPC is to complete the formalities.
Yes, Your Lordship. Otherwise, Your Lordship, by this letter, the department has already taken a decision to promote them. But some formalities, Your Lordship, as Your Lordship knows better, has to be completed before the formal promotion orders are issued, Your Lordship.
Is that Mr. N. Angami?
Lordship.
This is your later August 2022.
Yes,
It's now 8 months, 9 months.
Lordship, Lordship, August 2023.
Lordship, in that case, Lordship, in that case, the petitioners, they have personally, since in view of the urgency of the case, they have been to the department. No steps so far. In fact, a letter has been written to the government, but even the file is misplaced. So see, I don't see any seriousness on the issue. And since Lordship, many of them, they are depending, these people are the petitioners are the sole breath earners of the family. So for the last few months, Lordship.
Are you
the
getting your
family-
pension?
Lordship, no.
Are you getting your pensionary benefits?
No.
Why?
Lordship. No, because, see, Lordship, since this case, simply they have released us. Otherwise, we are asking for promotion. And in fact, one point of time, promotion was already considered, our promotion. And later on, that was put on hold. That is the only issue here. So just to release and just to revoke that order, that is that letter only, Lordship.
No, you are now released from service
Already, Lordship.
on attaining supination.
Yes, Lordship. Not superannuation on length of service.
That is supination, 35 years of service.
So Lordship, in that case, since they are also to consider the issue, so the matter can be disposed of on the basis of the materials available and placed before this court, so that they can expeditious the matter just within a time bound, Lordship.
Okay, Mr. Nangami, we will grant you 2 weeks time.
Lordship,
If not, we will fix the matter for hearing
Lordship,
to be disposed on merit.
Lordship.
That can be reflected, Lordship. In that case. Otherwise, they are also to consider the
Yes.
issue. It's
We
not
have fully
objecting
taken a
to,
decision, Your Lordship.
not objecting to.
We have
So
fully taken a
the
decision.
state government is also in your favor. Only thing
Yes,
is that actually they are a little slow.
Lordship, to that far.
Mr. Nangami, the Leonard government, senior government advocate submits that. In terms of which letter?
Lordship, does 22nd August 2023.
In terms of the letter dated 22nd,
August.
22/8/2023.
My lord.
The government slash department is making every endeavor to give retrospective promotion to the petitioners. However, since some formalities has to be complied with, some time may be required. And therefore 6 for 3 weeks time.
Lordship.
3 weeks time is accordingly granted to the learned senior government advocate to place the necessary instructions on the steps taken by the government to retrospectively give promotion to the petitioners. Stop. In the event of failure to do so, in the event of failure to place the instructions on the next date fixed, the matter shall be disposed on merit.
Lordship.
Okay,
Lordship.
listed after 3 weeks.
I'm deeply obliged. For admission, item number 11.
I'm
Yes.
praying on behalf of AIM, Your Lordship. Here she's here to file counter. So kindly grant 3 weeks time.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Subbu,
No objection, Your Lordship.
MS Inauli makes a mention on behalf of MS AIME and seeks adjournment of the case for 3 weeks for enabling the government to file affidavit in opposition. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Item number 12.
Your Lordship, here I'm yet to receive instructions. So 3 weeks may be granted, Your Lordship.
Item 12,
Item 12, Your Lordship.
none appears for the petitioner. Stop. The MS Inauli, the learned government advocate, is granted 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Item number 13.
Here also I'm yet to receive instructions. So this may be listed after 3 weeks, Your Lordship.
Same order, none appears for the petitioner, same order.
Item number 14.
Your Lordship, I'm praying on behalf of AIM, Your Lordship. 3 weeks time may be granted to file.
Yes,
counter.
Mrs. Santi,
No objections, my lord.
MS Inauli makes a mention on behalf of MS AIME, the learned government advocate, and seeks adjournment of the case for 3 weeks for filing affidavit in opposition. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks.
Deeply obliged.
For admission, item numbers 15 and 16.
Similar prayer on behalf of AIM, Your Lordship. 3 weeks time may be granted to file counter.
Okay. MS Inaudu makes a mention on behalf of MS AIME, the Learned Government. And seek for 3 weeks time to file affidavit. Where is allowed, list report.
Much pleasure.
Item number 17.
Your Lordship, we are yet to receive instructions. Pray for 3 weeks' time.
Mr. So-and-so, the Learned Government Advocate, seeks for 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition. Where is allowed, list report.
Item number 18.
Lordship, I'm making a mention on behalf of S. Mary, Your Lordship. She is here to file her counter affidavit. 3 weeks time can be granted, madam.
Your Lordship, yesterday same matter was listed. So let this matter be come up along with the yesterday matter
What?
since the same.
What was that yesterday's matter?
WBC 248 and 250 of 2023
48,
and 250.
2023,
Yes, Lordship.
2023 and 250,
Yes, Lordship.
2023. Mr. Nangami makes a mention on behalf of MS Mary, the Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate, and seeks adjournment of the case, and seeks for 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition. Where is allowed, listed according. Stop. This present petition be tagged with WPC 248/2023 and WPC 250/2023.
Much.
If you oblige.
Yes.
Item number 19.
So Lordship, here, I'm yet to receive instructions. So this may be listed up to 3 weeks, Your Lordship.
MS Inaudu, Government Advocate. Seeks for 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition. Where is allowed, listed according.
My blessed Lordship.
Yes.
On the last occasion, that is on 17/11/2023, Lordship, it was directed that the direction, interim prayer for the interim will be considered on the basis of the instruction placed by the respondents, Your Lordship.
What is your interim?
There are 19 vacant posts, so my prayer is for, to keep one, not to fill up one post of beyond, Your Lordship, under the treasurer's accounts.
Not to fill up?
One post of beyond, Your Lordship, under the Directorate of Treasurer's accounts.
No, upon disposal, you were entitled to appointment, you will get that benefit.
Your Lordship, here, the department have forwarded an office letter to the additional chief secretary, Your Lordship, for proposal for selection of appointment to the post of multitasking staff by the board departmentally, Your Lordship. So if one vacant post is not reserved, Your Lordship, if the post is already filled up, then Your Lordship would be a problem for the petitioner, Your Lordship.
The interim is not called for, Your Lordship. The petitioner is a contingency fixed employee and he's seeking for regularization. Means he cannot seek regularization as a matter of right.
Okay. Yes, we will consider while disposal. Okay.
That's Lordship.
For orders, item number 20.
Lordship, in this case, I'm moving for a respondent number 11.
You are for
Respondent
11.
number 11, Lordship. Lordship, I find my counter affidavit. Lordship, however, in the cost, my name is not reflected.
Okay.
So registering with director to reflect my name.
Who is for petitioner?
So petitioner is absent today.
Have you filed your affidavit? What about you?
What's right?
You are for one,
I'm for 1 and 2, Lordship.
1 and 2, and each for me? 3 to 10. Okay. 3 to 10. Okay. Have you filed your affidavit, Lima?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Lima Wabang. The learned counsel appears on behalf of respondent number 11. However, his name is not reflected in the Delhi court list. Stop. Registry to take steps and to reflect the name of Mr. Lima Wabang, learned counsel for the respondent number 11 in the Delhi court list. Mr. Bijmami. You are also praying for affidavit? No, Mr. Lima,
Your Lordship, I've already filed.
you filed. Okay. The Mr. Bijmami, the learned government advocate, is allowed 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition. Listed after 3 weeks.
Item number 21.
Yes, what is this case?
Lordship, here the petitioner is seeking appointment on the basis of land ownership.
Who is for the government? Who is for the government? Mr. Mohajani,
Lordship, the government is yet to file the counter.
he was here. Very casual with these cases, huh? Not good.
And Lordship, if you may see the last order,
Ah,
the registry was directed to put up a note as regards to the status of service upon the respondent number 6,
who is 6?
private respondent.
Postal goes in this week of respondent number 6. Item delivered. You are actually seeking to quash his appointment,
Lordship,
R6.
Lordship,
Okay. Mr. Swenson, learned counsel for the petitioner, and Mr. Bijmami. Learned government advocate on behalf of Mr. Moimchin or Moajam, on behalf of Mr. Moimchin. Stop. Stop. Send the office note dated 28/11/2023. Stop. Notice upon the respondent number 6 is therefore deemed served. Yes, what is your prayer?
Lordship, 3 weeks time may be granted to file it.
The learned government advocate is allowed 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition.
obliged.
Item number 22.
Your Lordship,
Yes.
service notice upon respondent 1, 2, 3, and 9 is still awaited.
1, 2, 3, and 9.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Return service report in respect of respondent number 1, 2, 3, and 9 still awaited. listed after 3 weeks.
Item number 23.
May it please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
It is service report, Your Lordship. Here, this NHSDC, both are managing director NHSDC, public corporation. But no one has turned up to. My daughter is 17/11/2023, were asked to serve, and accordingly on.
17/11/2023.
Yes, order was passed to and they allowed register AD service and
Who are the respondents?
respondent is
Nagaland Handloom.
Nagaland Handloom Handicraft Development Corporation 1 and 2 is the managing director and 3 is the private respondent. Superseded. This is a case of supersession, Your Lordship.
Let us see, return service report awaited. Okay.
After 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
Office note dated 22/11/2023 shows that return service report in respect of respondent number 1 to 3 is awaited, listed after 2 weeks.
Item now 24 is same.
Item 24.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Same order?
Same order,
Okay, same order. Yes.
much order.
From the supplementary cost list for hearing item numbers 29 and 30.
We are on WPC 292.
292.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, coming back to the cabinet decision to the post creation, Lordship. Now, Lordship, as a matter of fact, any recruitment in the department or for the matter in the government, Lordship, it has to go through a regular selection process, Lordship. Now, however, during the pandemic, there was exigencies of service. Manpower was limited in health sector, Lordship. The cabinet took a decision for creation of more than 400 plus category of posts, doctors, lab technicians, nurses, Lordship. That was the need of the hour. So the cabinet took a decision. This is the second decision that the cabinet has taken, 25th June. There was a cabinet decision on 6th June also, where a number of posts has been created, which is not annexed in the writ petition, Lordship. But since the matter concern is with regard to this only, since the post creation was on 25th June only, the cabinet took a second decision on 25th June. There was a cabinet decision on 6th of June, how recruitment should be done. But that was revived, and on 25th June, a decision was taken that all the newly created posts will be filled up by the department within 1 month, because the manpower was required at that point of time, Lordship. There was need. But the cabinet also took a decision saying that this appointment will be on temporary basis and regular recruitment through regular selection process. Lordship, the language used, the intention of the government was to do recruitment directly through the appropriate authority, that is NPSC. And that point of time, Lordship, the NSSB creation was in the process. And Lordship, if Lordship is aware, it was during the intervention of, due to the intervention of this honorable court, the NSSB was created, Lordship. as stated by the learned counsel for the petitioner, on 31st July 2020, NSSB was created, Lordship.
31st July,
31st July
31, 07, 31, 7,
2020,
2020.
NSSB was created.
Whether there's any notification?
Lordship, that we don't have with us, but it's a matter of report. 31st July.
This was constituted.
Yes, NSSB was constituted, Lordship, and published in the Gazette, official Gazette. So, Lordship, the language used, the learned counsel for the petitioner has very conveniently segregated the NSSB and NPSC, this OM, Lordship, the cabinet memorandum. But the intention of the government was to do recruitment in different capacity under different authority, Lordship, the NPSC, NSSB, or the direct department of recruitment, Lordship. So, Lordship, coming back to the office memorandum, or just cabinet memorandum, I would like to reiterate page 19, A and B, Lordship, which we have already read again and again, Lordship, yesterday. And your Lordship was pounding on the cabinet memorandum again and again. Lordship, may kindly see A, cabinet.
Yes.
The cabinet further directed that A.
Yes. Yes.
Page 19, Lordship. This is cabinet memorandum dated 25th June 2020, Lordship.
A and
Lordship,
B.
yes. Lordship, may kindly take note of the date, Lordship. This is very important.
Yes.
25th June 2020. This is cabinet memorandum, Lordship. 25th June, Lordship, the date.
25th.
June. Page 18, Lordship. Page 18. Lordship, may kindly take note of the date, Lordship, because the dates will be very important, Lordship, for us. This is 25th June. The meeting was held on 23rd June, and the memorandum was issued on 25th June. A. All the newly created posts should be filled up by the Health and Family Welfare Department within a month's time with proper advertisement. Lordship, there cannot be any recruitment without any advertisement, though it's temporary or permanent, Lordship. While filling up the post, due weightage should be given to the marks obtained by the candidate in qualifying degree of the university, medical college, and years of work experience. The interview panel should include independent experts from outside the state. Now, Lordship, the whole intention of the department, the government, was to do recruitment because the need of the hour was at that point of time, Lordship. B. Lordship, this is very important. The department should clearly indicate that this appointment will be temporary. Lordship, this is very important, Lordship. Will be temporary. The petitioners are well aware of this fact, Lordship. Knowing that this is temporary appointment, they applied. They resigning from another state and coming and joining, Lordship, that is not a concern. They have come by themselves. And, Lordship, regular recruitment should be conducted through special NPC recruitment drive. So, Lordship, the posts created are of different categories, Lordship. So this is the sentence used for NPC recruitment drive, Lordship, that is through a authorized recruiting agency. Now, Lordship, may kindly appreciate annexure F, page 28, Lordship. Right after this cabinet memorandum was issued, yes, page 28. The type copy, Lordship, will find in page 29, annexure F.
Yes,
yes, Lordship.
Notification.
This is notification dated 5th July 2020, annexure F. immediately after the cabinet memorandum was issued. This notification was issued. This is a guideline how the recruitment should be done, Lordship. Lordship will find the type copy in page 29, Lordship, which is more clear, page 29, yes, type copy. Lordship, I may be allowed to read, Lordship. Notification dated 5th July 2020. The cabinet memorandum was issued.
Just wait. Yes.
Lordship, I may be allowed to read, Lordship. On the recommendation of the cabinet via cap number so and so dated 25th June. Lordship, may kindly appreciate 25th June. The one that I've just read, A and B. In continuation, Lordship, and on the recommendation of the cabinet by so and so, dated 25th June 2020, the governor of Nagaland is pleased to frame the following basic guideline. This is beyond the service rule, Lordship, because of the extraordinary situation that was prevailing, Lordship. Following to frame the following basic guideline for recruitment and service condition of the medical officials, nurses, technicians, and other paramedical staff as under A. 1. All the newly created posts, this is again repetition, Lordship. 2. Again, the repetition of cabinet memorandum, Lordship. B, 2 will be more appropriate for us, Lordship. This appointment will be temporary, fixed, and regular recruitment shall be conducted through a special NPSC recruitment drive for all posts coming under the preview of NPSC. Lordship, I would like to interpret this with the other cabinet memorandum again, Lordship. So, Lordship, may kindly take note of 2, point number 2, Lordship. After issuance of this guideline, Lordship, the notification, the advertisement was issued by the department. And as attended by the department, Lordship, there was administrative oversight because in advertisement it was used as regular basis. Lordship has already pointed out yesterday also in the advertisement.
Read two once again.
Lordship,
Read clause 2, serial 2.
Yes. This appointment will be temporary, fixed, and regular recruitment shall be conducted through NPSC, special NPSC recruitment drive for all posts coming under the preview of the NPSC. Lordship, segregating this point number 2. The first part speaks about temporary appointment, Lordship. So all the posts will be temporary in nature. And regular recruitment to be done through the appropriate agency, the authority. So they have segregated as NPSC for all the posts that comes under the preview of the NPSC. And during the issuance of this notification, 5th July, Lordship, the NSSB was not constituted. 31st, this is 5th July, Lordship. But keeping in view of the condition, the situation prevailing, so all this will be temporary in nature. Petitioners are well aware of this fact, Lordship. Accordingly, the advertisement was issued, Lordship, may kindly come back to annexure 20, page 22, annexure C, where the inadvertent error was committed,
Yes.
by the department. Lordship is now aware of this fact. The advertisement was issued on 16th of July, after the issuance of the notification and the cabinet memorandum, Lordship. 16 July. Lordship, may kindly take note of the date, Lordship. 16 July, the advertisement was issued. Annexure C, page 22, where the language on regular basis was used, Lordship.
You are reading annexure C.
C, yes, page 22. Lordship, I may be allowed to read, Lordship. 16 July. This is 16 July. 5th July is notification, 25th is a cabinet memorandum, Lordship, and this is 16th July is advertisement. In pursuance to the notification number so and so dated 2nd July, applicants are invited for recruitment against newly created posts on regular basis, Lordship. That was an inadvertent error committed by the department while issuing this advertisement, Lordship. Now, Lordship, immediately on coming to know of the inadvertent error committed, Lordship, on 17th July, the next day, Lordship may kindly come to annexure 30, annexure H, page 34.
Yes, with advantage.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Page 34, Lordship, annexure H
Of the petition.
of the writ petition. I'm relying on the writ petition, Lordship.
Of the, yes, with
Page 34, annexure H. Type copy will find, Lordship will find in page 35, the clear copy. The dates, Lordship. The dates are very important, Lordship.
this is corrigendum.
Yes, corrigendum, 17th July. The next day of the advertisement.
Corrigendum dated.
Corrigendum dated 17th July 2020.
This is a part of the writ petition.
Part of the writ petition, Lordship.
Ah.
Now, Lordship, may I kindly see the authority who has issued this corrigendum? The principal director. The same person who has issued the advertisement. It was not a different authority from the secretariat who has issued this corrigendum. No, Lordship. The same authority, the same person who has issued the advertisement. So there was no illegal or malefied intention. The advertisement was issued by the principal director, the same person,
Yes.
Dr. Vizolia Sokre. Corrigendum has also been issued by the same authority, the principal director, Lordship. The same authority, the same person. Lordship, so coming back to the corrigendum, page 35, the type copy, Lordship. Our concern is clause C. The learned counsel for the petitioner was trying to avoid this corrigendum, Lordship. Though he has given a challenge to this. Knowingly, they are ignoring this corrigendum, Lordship.
This is also impugned in the writ petition.
Yes.
This is impugned.
Yes, this is impugned. Their prayer number 2 to quash and set aside the corrigendum. How can the petitioner challenge the corrigendum which is already issued, whereby the word regular basis should be treated as temporary appointment, Lordship.
When was this corrigendum issued?
17th July. Before the recruitment started, Lordship.
17th July.
Yes.
And the advertisement was?
Advertisement is 16th July. One day, Lordship. It's not an afterthought, Lordship. It's not an afterthought, as alleged by the petitioners. This is not an afterthought, Lordship.
So let us see, regular clause C, regular.
C, yes. Regular appointment in the case of OT technician, ECG technician, laboratory technician, radiographer, X-ray technician, and staff nurse to be read as temporary appointment. So this has been clearly clarified.
In connection with the advertisement dated 17th July?
Lordship, it should be 16th July.
17th July.
Yes, they have inadvertently, but it's 17th July, 16th July advertisement, Lordship. But the fact remains, Lordship, this advertisement and the corrigendum has been issued in pursuance to the Cabinet Memorandum and the 5th July 2020 notification, Lordship. So, Lordship, why I'm saying the dates are very important is, Lordship, it's sequence. The sequence of event that has happened, Lordship. Now, they are saying, the petitioner is saying, how can I challenge my own appointment order? If they are not challenging their own appointment order, Lordship, they don't have a case. Because the appointment is on temporary basis. They have to say that, no, my appointment order is wrong. They have to challenge their own appointment order, Lordship. Lordship, may kindly see their appointment orders. Their appointment is 3rd September 2020, Annexure G, page 30, Lordship. So they have gone through a selection process, knowing very well that the appointment is temporary in nature. Now, Lordship.
When was the interview held?
Lordship, Lordship, the date of the examination, I'm not very sure, but it was somewhere within August. Now, Lordship, coming to Annexure E, the administrative approval.
The Annexure E.
Yes, Annexure E.
Page
27. Yes. This is the administrative approval for temporary engagement, temporary appointment.
This is Annexure F.
No, E.
Annexure E. Of the writ petition.
Of the writ petition, Lordship. Page 27, Lordship.
Administrative approval.
This is dated 29 July, Lordship. So, recruitment was done between the first week of August, Lordship, as per the sequence of the date.
Administrative approval of the department recruitment board.
The corrigendum was also officially communicated to the government, Lordship. So when the government gave its administrative approval, it came as temporary engagement. The petitioners are aware of it. Lordship, may kindly, I may be allowed to read, Lordship. To the principal director, so and so, subject administrative approval of the departmental recruitment board recommendation for temporary appointment of OT technician and ECG technicians. In inviting a reference to your letter number dated 17/8/2020, I'm directed to convey the herewith administrative approval of the DRB, that is Department Recruitment Board, recommendation for temporary appointment of candidate in the post of so and so, so and so, so and so. The terms and conditions of the recruitment appointment will be governed by the Department Notification number dated 5/7/2020, Lordship. The notification, the guidelines, Lordship. Again, right after the cabinet memorandum, the notification that was issued, 5th July, Lordship. So their terms and conditions of the service will be governed by that notification, not by the service rules. So all this appointment is to be governed by a notification, Lordship, not by the service rule. So the nature of the appointment, Lordship, may kindly appreciate. This is our temporary appointment. Lordship, this language will not be used, Lordship, by the government when a service rule is in existence, Lordship. So, Lordship, the terms and conditions of the recruitment appointment will be governed by the department notification number so and so dated 5th July 2020. The service condition is governed by a notification, Lordship, the appointments, Lordship, not by a service rule. Now coming back to the appointment order, Lordship, page 30, Annexure G. Lordship, the type copy you will find in page 32. Lordship, I'm going sequence as per date.
30,
Yes,
page 30.
30.
What
Annexure,
is this appointment order?
yes, Annexure
Okay,
G.
yes,
This is not under challenge by the petitioners. Lordship will find the type copy at page 32.
yes. This is order dated 3rd September.
This is 3rd September 2020. Right after administrative approval, on 29 August, 3rd September, the appointment order was issued. Now, the language used is very important, Lordship. This is not on the recommendation of a recruiting agency or DRB. Page 32 will be the type copy, Lordship. Lordship may kindly come to page 32. Type copy, Lordship. It's more clear. This is order dated 3rd September 2020. In pursuance to the Government of Nagaland, Department of Health and Family Welfare Nagaland, Kohima, approval number so and so dated 29 August, administrative approval, 29 August 2020, the following persons are hereby temporarily appointed to the post of ECG technician for a period of 1 year. Lordship, this is very important. For a period of 1 year. So this is all temporary appointment.
This is not under challenge.
Not under challenge. They have no challenge. Very interestingly, the petitioners have avoided to challenge their own appointment order because this is the basis of how they were appointed, Lordship. This is not under challenge. Now, Lordship, whether this court, without the petitioner challenging their own appointment order, which says is temporary in nature, whether the court can regularize them or give them a regular appointment, whether this court can give a regular appointment to any person. This is not under challenge. Now, Lordship, coming to the second paragraph. Below the list of the candidates, Lordship. The appointment is purely temporary and may be terminated by 1 month notice given by the either side of the party without assigning any reason and will be governed by the terms and conditions of the government, Nagaland government service rules and regulations. Again, the word temporary appointment has been reiterated again, Lordship. Knowing fully they have accepted the appointment order, Lordship. The service tenure expired on 3rd of September 2021. It was extended again because the regular recruitment has to be done. Very interestingly, they have not challenged their own appointment order, which is the root cause of this case. My learned friend has already highlighted the extension order also yesterday, Lordship. Page 43, Annexure L. I would like to read again, Lordship.
Page 43.
43, Annexure L. I would like to read again, Lordship.
Yes, wait, page.
This is a second extension order. The tenure expired in a 1 year means 2021 September, Lordship. Again, extension was given on March for another year. Lordship, amiable to read, Lordship. This is order dated 2nd March 2022. In pursuance to the Government of Nagaland Directorate of Health and Family Welfare, Kohima, approval letter number so and so dated 22 February 2022, the temporary engagement of the following ECG again, Lordship. The temporary engagement. Hereby extended for a period of another 1 year with effect from 3/9/2021 to 2/9/2022. So their services are being extended from time to time, Lordship. Now, Lordship, coming to my affidavit, how the government took a decision to do the recruitment, Lordship. So this is the sequence of event that has happened in the repetition, Lordship. Lordship may kindly come to my annex affidavit.
Yes.
Affidavit or respondent number 1, 2, and 3, Lordship. Lordship has found my affidavit. Affidavit in the position.
Joint Secretary.
Yeah, joint secretary, signed by the joint secretary, yes.
Yes. Which para?
Lordship, I would like to go straight to the annexure, page 9, annexure 1, Lordship.
Page 9.
Yes. Now, Lordship, why I'm referring to this cabinet memorandum again is that in continuation,
Yes, please. Yes, please. Excuse me.
Yeah. Vision tidak itu baru.
Yes, please.
Yes. Lordship, I was referring to my annexure 1,
Yes.
page 9. because of clause B, Lordship, of 25th June 2020, the recruitment will be on temporary and regular recruitment to be done through NPSC special recruitment drive. This cabinet memorandum was prepared by the department to the government, to the cabinet for its approval. Lordship, may kindly see this is a cabinet memorandum dated 13th May 2022. Again, date is very important. Subject.
This is which date?
13 May. Lordship, the date is next page on the bottom. Memorandum, cabinet memorandum prepared by the principal secretary to the government of Nagaland, Health and Family Welfare. 13 May, 13/5/2022.
Yes.
This was necessitated, Lordship, in view of the clause B of the 25th June 2020 cabinet memorandum, Lordship, when the posts were created. Lordship is aware of clause B. All the appointment will be temporary in nature, Lordship, because of this. Now, Lordship, taking in consideration of the sacrifices and the service rendered by the health workers appointed during the COVID-19, Lordship, the department has made this cabinet memorandum seeking for cabinet approval for relaxation of the service rules and recruitment rules. Lordship is quite a lengthy one, the memorandum, but
You have a service rules. You have a service.
we have a service rule.
There's all this ECG technicians, they also
They,
governed by
they have, they are under the group C and D category. Now, recruitment has to be done through a certain rules. Recruitment cannot be done blindly. Now, this is 13th May 2022. NSSB is already in place. I don't deny the fact that NSSB was not there on 25th June 2020. But the NSSB came into being on 31st July 2020. Now we are in 2022, 13 May, this cabinet memorandum. NSSB is already there. So how recruitment should be done through NPSC and NSSB? The government has worked out the modalities. So the first thing is, since they have sacrificed their services, their lives, Lordship, for the public during the COVID pandemic. Lordship, there were instances, regular doctors, nurses, technicians, they were resigning because of the scare. So government is not saying, no, we do not acknowledge your service. No, we do acknowledge. So we want to give some special privilege to you because of the sacrifice that you have given during the COVID time. So the government has made a proposal for relaxation of the recruitment rules and the service rules. Lordship, one instance, Lordship, may kindly come to page 10 of the cabinet memorandum.
Of your page 10.
Yes.
Page 10.
Yes, page 10. Clause 1, Lordship has found.
Rule 15.
Yeah, Rule 15, yes. Rule 15, Sub-Rule 1 to Sub-Rule 7 of the Nagaland Public Service Commission, State Civil and Other Services Recruitment Rules of 2008, as amended from time to time, prescribed for selection to be based on written examination and an interview, with the latter constituting to 12.5% of the written examination marks. In relaxation of the prescription for the special drive, it is proposed that the selection should be based on the following. Now the components, Lordship. Written examination, 50%. Weightage for COVID-19 duty, 25%. Weightage for work experience, 10%. Interview, 15%. So weightage has been given to 25%, Lordship. This is NPSC. Okay, Lordship. NPSC.
This is NPSC.
Under NPSC. For those posts which comes under NPSC. Two, Lordship. The manner in which the weightage for COVID-19 duty and the work experience will be given as laid down in Annexure 4. Annexure 4, Lordship will find in page 13. So how to work out, Lordship, with the weightage? Page 13, Lordship, of the same annexure. B, COVID-19 duties. How the weightage should be given? So these are the modalities, Lordship, which is not the concern of the Court of Lordship. But this is how the government has worked out the modalities. 3, contractual employees engaged in the government, including the NHM, that is National Health Mission, and SAC, this
Where are you
8,
reading?
page 10, page 10. Page 10 again, Lordship. Clause 3, Lordship.
This is relevant for your case.
Yes,
Three.
Lordship.
3.
Yes. Might not be very necessary, Lordship, because if they are not served during the pandemic, no weightage will be given to them. But it is concerning the petitioners. They are going to get this weightage, Lordship. They are going to get this privilege. Relaxation of age up to 45 years. Lordship, the entry in government service is 35. But the age also has been increased to 45 years, Lordship, for this special recruitment drive.
Where is that?
Clause 4.
Read the chronologically on which you want to rely.
Yes, 3, Lordship. Page 10, Lordship. Lordship, page 10. Contractual employees engaged by the government, including NHM, NSAC, and NHK, etc., who had resigned during the course of COVID-19 pandemic or refused to accept the contractual engagement, shall not be eligible for any weightage for rendering COVID-19 service. So this has been made specifically for the petitioners. 4, relaxation of maximum age of eligibility as prescribed under Rule 9A of the Netherlands Health Service Rules 2006 and the corresponding rules for the other officers, staff up to 45 years for serving officers, staff who have been serving under so-and-so on contractual temporary engagement basis and also served the health care system during the pandemic. So age has been condoned up to 45 years. Now coming to clause 6. Lordship has found the last third. It is also proposed that the same incentive may be extended recruitment of other posts created during COVID-19 pandemic under the purview of NSSB. Now the petitioners come under NSSB. So they'll get the same weightage which is given to those candidates who fall under the category of NPSC. So under NSSB also, they'll get this same privilege. And this has been approved by the cabinet, and this is not under challenge.
Where is that cabinet decision pursuant to this? Which is that?
Cabinet Lordship, the last page, page 17 of my annexure. Even it's in the read petition also.
Yes,
Annexure 2, page 17. Proposal was sent on 13 May, and on 25th May, the meeting was held, cabinet meeting was held, and the cabinet memo was issued on 26th May. Lordship has found. Minutes of the cabinet meeting held on 25th May. The undersigned is directed to forward herewith an extract of the minute of the cabinet meeting held on 25th May 2022 for kind information and action. Agenda number 6, relaxation of recruitment rules for special recruitment of healthcare workers. Approved. So this proposal was approved. They have already annexed in the read petition also, page 39, annexure J. The dates are very important, Lordship. 13 May, the proposal was sent. On 25th May, they have approved the cabinet. And thereafter, the impugned notification, which is under challenge in the repetition, was issued. That is on 2nd of November. Lordship, may kindly see the dates. Annexure I of the repetition again. Coming back to repetition. Page 36 of the repetition. Annexure I. The impugned notification. How the petitioners are aggrieved.
Page 36.
Yes, Lordship. Annexure I, the impugned notification. Lordship, this is dated 2nd of November 2022. Right after the approval of the cabinet on 26 May, this notification was issued, where the petitioners are aggrieved now. Lordship, if I may be allowed to read this notification, please. This is very important.
This is notification dated
2nd November 2022.
Yes.
Notification dated 2nd November 2022. In the interest of public service and on the approval of the cabinet by number so and so dated 26/5/2022. Lordship, again, the notification that I've cabinet approval. The governor of Nagaland is pleased to notify the following posts to be recruited through special recruitment drive as indicated below. So from serial number 1 to 8 come under NPSC. Lordship has found. Then from serial number 9 to 11. Now we are concerned with serial number 10, ECG. The last column, Lordship, recruitment.
9 to 11 is SSB.
NSSB. So our concern here in the repetition is serial number 10, ECG, technician Lordship, NSSB. Clause number 2. The special recruitment drive shall be conducted by the Nagaland Public Service Commission and the Nagaland Staff Selection Board. And clause 3(4) is the weightage given to them. X relaxation, condoned up to 45 years. Clause 4 is with regard to the marks allotted. So they're going to get COVID duty 125 marks. So it's indirectly going to regularize them service. Because if other candidates apply, this weightage will not apply to those candidates who have not served during COVID. And they have challenged the impugned notification, but they have not challenged the cabinet approval Lordship, which is the basis on which this notification has been issued. Lordship, to cut short the whole issue in a nutshell, Lordship. Cabinet memorandum was issued on 25th June 2020 with post-creation, with regard to post-creation of different categories under Health and Family Welfare Department. 25th June 2020. That is the first annexure of the writ petition, Lordship. The dates are very important, Lordship. 25th June. Cabinet has approved for post creation, including the petitioner's post, on 25th June 2020, whereby conditions has been clearly stated by the cabinet, stating that the department should do the recruitment within 1 month, and all this recruitment will be temporary in nature, and regular selection through special recruitment and PC recruitment drive. 5th July 2020, the notification was issued, framing guideline how the recruitment should be done, which speaks about temporary engagement, temporary appointment of all category of posts, all category, Lordship. No exception, all the category. 390 plus posts, all category. 5th July, the notification was issued, framing guidelines. 16th July 2020, the advertisement was issued, whereby it has been wrongly, the word temporary was used as regular basis on 16th July. On 17th July, a correspondence was issued by the same authority who was issued that advertisement, saying that this temporary regular basis should be treated as temporary engagement in view of the 25th June 2020 cabinet and 5th July notification. Petitioners, knowing fully well aware of all these facts, it's their petition, their own document. It's not that we have brought up documents. It's their own document they are using. Knowing fully that it's temporary in nature, they have applied. They got selected. Administrative approval was given for temporary appointment on 29 August 2020. 3rd September 2020, appointment order was issued on temporary basis for 1 year, which was extended the next year again. And they are still serving on temporary basis. Lordship, may kindly see the representation of the petitioners. This was filed sometime on 10th of November 2022.
Which is the page?
Page number 40, annexure K.
Page?
Read petition, read petition.
40?
Yes, page 40. Myself, my page 40, annexure K. Why I'm saying the dates are important also. Notification was issued for recruitment, which is impugn, Lordship, which Lordship, the last annexure which we have seen, the NSSB and PSC. This is 2nd November. They gave the representation on 10 of November 2022, after the issuance of this. They have not raised their grievances, Lordship, when the appointment order was issued in 2020. They were sleeping for 2 years. Lordship, the dates are important. Notification for advertisement was issued on 2nd November 2022. They submitted a representation on 10th of November 2022, after 8 days. They are fully aware of all this process that was going on. They were fully aware. It's not that immediately after issuance of the appointment order, they have come before the authority with their representation. No. After 2 years.
This representation is dated 2011 or 1011?
10-11. 10-11. And it's addressed to the principal director, not to the government. Because all the decisions are taken by the government, Lordship, not in the directorate level. Lordship, it's addressed to the principal director. So Lordship, when it has been specifically clarified by the government time and again through various notifications, through certain orders, Lordship, that your appointment is temporary in nature, all this while, they accepted it, Lordship. But one fact remains, Lordship. Taking consideration of the sacrifices, the selfless service rendered by these people, Lordship, during COVID pandemic, the government took a decision, no, we cannot just throw them away. The cabinet memorandum, the proposal of 13 May 2022 was to benefit them by giving them weightage of 25% marks of the total, out of the total marks. It's just a bonus for them. Lordship, outside the case, Lordship, this is just to benefit them.
Because they have benefited the government during the pandemic.
Exactly. So government as a welfare state as a welfare state.
So it should not be taken only 1 week, both weeks.
Both ways, Lordship is. Yes, definitely. The government has utilized the service. They have given the service, Lordship. So, taking consideration of the selfless sacrifices, Lordship, the selfless sacrifice. Lordship, there were instances. We have faced it, Lordship. Doctors were resigning. Posting of doctors there, he resigned, he come back. The court in the PL Sumoto during COVID. The court has questioned the department again and again. Why are you not posting medical officers there? Why all concentrated in one place? Because they are not willing to go and serve in the interiors. They were resigning. So, keeping in view of those sacrifices, the government has gone up to that extent of relaxing the recruitment rules and the service rules to benefit these people. Now, by not challenging their own appointment order, which clearly states that appointment is for 1 year on temporary basis, whether this writ petition is maintained on motion. Because if the court is to regularize the service, the court has to quash and set aside the appointment order and then give a direction to issue regular appointment order. This is not the case of the petitioners. Rather, they are seeking for the Annexure I, that 2nd November 2022, quashing of that notification. And so far it relates to the petitioners. The impugned corrigendum dated 17 July that was issued by the same authority, rectifying the regular into temporary, the challenging the corrigendum to exempt the post of the ECG from the preview of NPSC, whether the court can do. When a post falls under certain category to be filled up through an authority, whether the court can exempt it. Annexure H, the corrigendum dated 17, Lordship. Annexure G, modify. To modify the appointment order dated 3/9/2020. Whether this court has got the authority, Lordship, to modify an appointment order. My learned friend yesterday was saying that they cannot change the rule once the game has commenced. The rule was made before the game commenced, Lordship. The rule was already in place. The rule was already in place. It's not that they are not aware. All these notifications were, because of the pandemic, Lordship, the system was upgraded. Every notification, advertisement were uploaded in the website, which the petitioners, or in fact, everybody in the state as well as outside can access. It was an open portal, Lordship. Results were declared in the portal, Lordship. Application was submitted online. They could access. They were accessible. And Lordship, it's not a document that I'm using in my affidavit. It's all there in the writ petition. They were fully aware. So Mahaba's submission, Lordship, whether they can seek a direction from the court to modify their appointment order, which was issued way back in 3rd September 2020, which they willingly accepted, therefore, all this. So, going by the sequence of events, Lordship, the writ petition is rather jumbled up. For your own convenience, they have been using documents here and there. But if we see the sequence of event that has happened, Lordship, starting from 25th June 2020 till the issuance of the impugn notification dated 2nd November, yes. Everything is in sequence. Petitioner is fully aware. And they give the representation only after issuance of the impugn notification. When the post was to be sent to NSSP for equipment, then they started raising the grievances in 2022. They did not raise when they were initially appointed. No. So that's Mahaba's version, Lordship. And as far as the case of the petitioner is concerned, Lordship, they don't have a case for interference of this honorable court into the appointment order issued, the notification issued, the cabinet memorandum, all that have been issued from time to time. They were fully aware of it, the petitions. Obliged, Lordship.
Yes, any submission? You are for the?
And for respondent number 1, the Chief Secretary.
Okay.
Your Lordship, I find the counter affidavit filed by the department comprehensive, so I concur to that.
You subscribe to the submission.
I got it.
Any reply? Yes, what is your reply?
NSSP is a non-existent body at that point of time, Your Lordship. So the only appropriate agency was the NBSC and the Departmental Recruitment Board to appoint and conduct selection process, Your Lordship. And as far as me not approaching the court on time, because I was posted there in all the districts in the remote areas, and there we are a group of people. So it took us time while performing our duties. So it was a little late for us to approach the court, Your Lordship. And second thing is not challenging the appointment order. I don't intend to challenge an appointment order which I don't intend to set aside. That is why the prayer is just to modify the prayer itself, Your Lordship, my appointment order.
Whether under 226 court has that power?
Provided there are illegalities, Your Lordship, and then
No. That's all right.
my entire case revolves around two issues, Your Lordship. What compelled the authorities to issue the corrigendum? And the manner in which the corrigendum was issued, Your Lordship.
Mr. Ayinchan, how can you challenge the authority issuing the corrigendum? If you were aggrieved by that corrigendum, the
Yes,
right
Your-
time was during that time.
But Your Lordship, that was the COVID time, and I was performing my duties, and I'm not a single person. Everyone in our entire appointment order who has some similar grievance. So,
One single person could have challenged that. Yes.
Your Lordship, but there was a bunch of people, they were friends, so they have to communicate and then approach the court together, Your Lordship.
Okay.
And of course, there are other obligations also.
Okay.
If I may be allowed, Your Lordship, some clarifications.
Yes.
What compelled the authorities to issue the corrigendum, Your Lordship? The cabinet decision, that is the 25th June 2020, Your Lordship, it has to be read conjointly. The two clauses, that is the A and B. Allow me to read, Your Lordship. All the newly created posts should be filled up by the Health and Family Welfare Department within a month's time and with proper advertisement. While filling up the post with post due weightage should be given to the marks obtained by the candidate in the qualifying degree of the university, medical college, and the years to work experience. The interview panel should include independent experts from the outside state, Lordship. Second, the department should clearly indicate that these appointments will be temporary and regular recruitment shall be conducted through special NBC recruitment drive. Clause A says that the department recruitment board should conduct the examination. But there is an obstacle for the department to appoint all the posts because there are candidate posts which can be appointed only by the NBSC. As far as my post is concerned, it falls under the department recruitment board. So department can issue the regular advertisement and then issue me the regular appointment orders, Your Lordship. So that is why
What
the.
about, what about the word all posts, all appointments shall be temporary? What about the, how do we omit that word, please?
Your Lordship,
How
which
do
one?
we omit that word? B,
But that confines only to the post which is to be recruited by the NBSC, Your Lordship.
all this post. Just read the phrase. Read the phrase.
Yes, all these
B,
appointments,
all
yes,
this post
Appointments,
means
yes.
all the posts created by the government.
Department, I don't think the cabinet has that
Okay. we
intention, Your
accept-
Lordship.
We are
Because
here.
as far as a normal person will understand that when making a decision, those NBSC posts which falls under the NBSC cannot be recruited by the department. So they have inserted this particular clause saying that one, it will be temporary. And then if that particular post falls within the NBSC, that will be recruited by the NBSC in the due course, Your Lordship.
Okay.
Second thing is the corrigendum, the manner in which the corrigendum was issued. It was never published or never intimated to us, Your Lordship, the correction. The first advertisement says it was regular, then the corrigendum was issued. So we had no knowledge. They are saying that it was given in the portal, Your Lordship, but advertisement itself was published in the newspaper. And the next day, what prevented them from publishing in the newspaper? And then as far as publication is concerned, it has to be through a newspaper. We got the information through the newspaper that there's an advertisement. We went to the portal, downloaded the application form, and then applied for the post. So the portal is confined only to the application, Your Lordship. Because it came to our knowledge through the paper only, the advertisement. And then in the advertisement, it has been clearly stated that there is a portal. You go there and download your application form, Your Lordship. And then the corrigendum was never communicated or intimated to us, Your Lordship. And as far as NSSP is concerned, it was notified only on 3/17/2020, 3/7/2020. And that was only on papers because it took almost 2 years to be actively to function, the NSSP. And then the first NSSP has, the first advertisement by the NSSP was only in the year 9 September 2022, the first recruitment drive by the NSSP, Your Lordship. So whether NSSP, the enforcement of NSSP will have a retrospective effect on my appointment, Your Lordship, my advertisement. Because at that point of time, NSSP was a non-existent body. So the departmental recruitment board was the appropriate authority to appoint and conduct recruitment process.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, Your Lordship. And then there are some technicalities, not challenging or challenging, but the mere technicalities are some issues that even the Supreme Court has laid down that on mere technicalities, a petition cannot be dismissed, Your Lordship. And yesterday I've been relying on a judgment that once I have undergone the proper selection process, even if there are no vacant posts, once and when the vacancy arises, I can be accommodated into that service. And here is a case, there is a sanctioned post and there is a vacant post where I can be accommodated. And then the respondent has been admitting that I have been relentlessly giving myself the service and bargaining with.
Even the court is with you on that.
Yes, bargaining with marks with age and my relaxation of age with regular. It's not justified, Your Lordship. Because in advertisement, it is not my order. It is your order. They have said regular. And I've applied for regular post. So I accept the terms and conditions of the 16 July 2020. And at the end, they're saying that to bargain me with marks relaxation and age relaxation and mark weightage. It's not justified, Your Lordship. And that's all, Your Lordship. I conclude my submission.
Mr. Chan,
Lordship,
just kindly give a written gist about the dates.
Lordship,
Okay.
definitely.
You can also give me a written
Yes,
gist
Lordship.
about the dates and how actually like the corrigendum advertisement, everything was uploaded in the portal.
Lordship.
Okay.
Yes, Lordship. Lordship,
And how actually like the petitions were actually asked to download
yes,
their application.
yes, Lordship.
All this, I think, give me some, I think that nothing has been mentioned about the portal.
Lordship.
In fact, they have not refuted that particular paragraph also, the allegation we have made in the petition, because if they can publish the advertisement in a newspaper, they could have published the corrigendum in the paper again the next day.
But it's them who brought the document.
No, only after all these things happened, we had to trace out the documents from the office and saying that this particular document which they have issued, it's the May 2022 cabinet decision. They are saying that we have not challenged this. The order itself says that it's a secret document. And then I don't have access to such kind of documents, Your Lordship.
It's a public document, Lordship.
No, it's written as secret in the document
No,
itself.
no. Let us do one thing. You can just give me your gist of written argument on Monday.
Yes, Your Lordship.
And Jim, you kindly make your dates very clear and
Yes,
then about the portal uploading everything.
Yes,
you make it very clear. Just explain.
Yes. Lordship, in submission made by my learned friend, just one clarification again. Coming back to 25th June 2020, the cabinet memorandum were also created. In clause F again, F, it reads, the earlier decision of the cabinet, Lordship, page 14 of the writ petition. Sorry, 19, my apologies, page 19. This will be a bit relevant for us, Lordship. Clause F, page 19, clause F. The earlier decision of the cabinet to regularize the service of the existing contract employees and new appointees stands revoked in view of the legal opinion. So cabinet has also taken a decision that all this new appointee, he will not be regular.
No, Your Lordship, this is a part different issue. There are some doctors, medical officers who has been regularized by
their
that
case.
earlier decision.
It's their
It
case in
refers to
one
medical
question.
officers, which is also pending before this honorable court, Your Lordship. It refers to the medical officers.
Those doctors are here before the court.
Yes. So it
Who are
doesn't
appointed
pertain
on
to this,
contract. So
to the ECGs and
cabinet
OTs.
also, in the first cabinet decision, to take a decision to regularize those contract employees. But because of the legal opinion, because the complication that will come. So
it's not applicable to us.
the contractual employees regularization is set aside, and the new appointee, again, the new appointees cannot be on regular. Lordship, we'll submit our list of arguments. Lordship, the next item, it's 291. We have dealt with 292. 291 is pertaining to OT technician. Same documents.
Same environments,
Same
Yes.
environments.
same stand.
Same
Yes,
stand,
Your Lordship.
same stand.
Only thing is the post.
Post.
Yes,
But
yes.
it has to be two different orders.
Yes,
It
yes.
has to be different orders. So I feel my learned friend will also agree with me, because if we start arguing the item number, the WPC 291 again,
It all
the
has
same
the
thing again.
common issue, Your Lordship.
Common issue. Common issue. It's just it's a different post.
292 first, okay?
No, OT, okay. Yes.
Mr. Ayinchi, learned counsel for the petitioner. Mr. N. Muzui, the learned counsel for the respondent number
2 and 3.
2 and 3. And Mr. Waimchin, the senior government advocate for the respondent number 1. There. Judgment reserved. Same order with WPC 291.
291.
So when are you going to submit your this thing?
Lordship, if on Tuesday, Lordship, Monday,
Yes.
I have some percentage.
Okay, okay.
On
The,
Tuesday.
the learned counsel for the parties shall submit the written gist of the arguments on or before, what is? On 31/2024.
Lordship.
Please submit, okay?
Lordship,
Yes, Lordship.
we'll do that.
Because I'll have to take all this file to Arunachal.
Lordship. Oblige, Lord.
Same order with 291. Okay.